Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get... Line gets set, first down. Looking for a man, it's Bowman. It's complete on the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's stare.
He uncorks one deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are on the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Makes the grab. It's Gordon. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cowboys! Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. How about that last drive?
Quarterback, you gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Cowboys in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Bowman. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First down to start the drive after the break. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly and got the big first down.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
First downs is that alone, just on this drive. The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Rides to the back. The Cowboys have a first down.
Well, he picked up that first running the football. That's good news for an offensive line that really has been getting pushed around and bullied in this game so far. Let's see what happens moving forward.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Offense getting set for first down. Give to the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Flushed out of the pocket. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football to try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Finds a crease at the 20. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
In the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the 19. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half, and so this
got a lot of running room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Running through contact. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're going to ride this running back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Gordon.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He makes a grab. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the route is on. First down here for the offense. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Owens. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Bowman. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
With a red zone opportunity.
Now from inside the red zone. That's caught. It's Owens. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
First and goal, Cowboys.
With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the stomping has commenced.
This guy just has...
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The give to the back. Showing off the arms. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this deep.
And that pass is intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball. And they... Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out, you got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Bowman. He slings it deep to the left. Picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he... The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Owens. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
4th down.
This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. They'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man enough for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Gordon. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the punishment has been extended. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the